breaking a council rule, then he should have been indicated as such. But he has not broken a council rule. I don't know how our administration could walk out. I would ask officially for our clerk, through her staff and our law firm and our lawyers, to review the council rules and to ensure that that does not happen if rules are not broken in council. It's disheartening. Disheartening is a special word. There's a lot of anger. Council can't do this alone. The administration can't do it alone. The public can't do it alone. There's anger. A community has to be resilient. What that means, resiliency, means that there's various ways of doing things. Various ways. And we all have to understand that we're in this together. A consent decree, the Department of Justice, please, I don't have a lot of time. The Department of Justice consent decree, which will work towards, will have to work towards, could take a decade. I had good fortune to be in New York this weekend with Local Progress, a group of progressive municipal officials. There were people from Seattle, New York, Philadelphia, Louisiana. There's over 20 cities right now that are doing consent decrees. It's not easy. And you don't always get what you want. So the public has to be very involved. But I'm going to take my extra time that I have, and I'm going to blow through. I did a quick table of contents of the actual investigation. I'm going to read it. If anybody wants to stand in silence, please join me. So it starts with a letter. And by the way, hardly anyone in the public is going to read a 58-page document. So I put together a table of contents to at least begin to assist people in looking even at what's even in the thing. Okay? So here we go. Starts with a letter to the Honorable Frank Jackson. Summary of findings, background, methodology, and findings. Most important points are the follow under the findings. The CPD officers engage in a pattern or practice of unconstitutional force. And I'm going to read the main headings. I'm not going to be able to read all of the individual stuff. Well, I'll try. So under that, under practice of unconstitutional force, number 1, CPD officers shoot at people who do not pose an imminent threat or serious bodily harm or death to officers or others. CPD officers hit people in the head with their guns in situations where the use of deadly force is not justified. CPD officers use lethal force that is disproportionate to resistance or threat encountered. Under that, A, head and bodily strikes, B, tasers, and OC spray. Number 4A, CPD officers use unreasonable force, including tasers, against individuals with mental illness, individuals in medical crisis, and individuals with impaired faculties. B, under the findings, CPD officers commit tactical errors that endanger the Cleveland community and reduce officer safety as well. Number 1, under B, officers carelessly fire weapons, placing themselves, subjects, and bystanders at unwarranted risk of serious injury or death. 2, under B, officers use dangerous and poor tactics, placing members of the Cleveland community at risk. C, under findings, systematic deficiencies cause or contribute to the effective use of force, and this is the largest portion of the report. Number 1, under C, CPD does not ensure the officers adequately report the force they use. Number 2, supervisory investigations of force are inadequate. Number 3, CPD's internal review mechanisms are inadequate. Number 3A, CPD fails to adequately investigate and hold officers accountable for misconduct. Number B, under 3, CPD fails to adequately investigate civilian complaints of officer misconduct. Number 4, CPD officers are inadequately supported and trained. Number 5, the use of force policy is still deficient. Number 6, early intervention systems are inadequate. Number 7, CPD is not engaging in community policing effectively at all levels in the division. Number 8, CPD's approach to individual in crisis is underdeveloped. And 9, CPD equipment, technology, and staff planning are inadequate. And then it ends with the 5 number conclusions. I would also say to number 9, it's going to cost money, people. But it's not, our time is valuable, but we need to spend that time as well, everybody. It's not good enough for us to do just meetings here.